Hello and welcome to Little Sue, Crafty Beginner. Now in my previous videos I was going through the process of making pocket letters. I've joined a Facebook group that's all about swapping pocket letters with different people, and for my very first time of ever doing pocket letters I had 5 lovely ladies all agreeing to swap with me. And during filming of the second design I got a message from a 6th lady who agreed to do a swap with me as well. So I now have 6 pocket letter swaps for my very first time. Now in this video I'm just going to show you the pocket letters that I've done. So this is the first pocket letter. And it's got quite a vintagey feel to it, which I quite liked. So this top one, I've just got her initials. And then there's a wee flower embellishment with a wire, a nice copper wire going round the back of it. This one has my letter in it, so that's why it says just a note. And I thought that was enough because the paper has this design on it and I thought that was really nice. In this pocket I've used a wooden frame with a wee key in the middle. For the middle pocket this paper had some lovely roses on it which I really liked, and I didn't want to distract from that. So I've just had a small flower in the bottom here with a wee gem, and then a lovely butterfly to the outside of the pocket to give it some dimension. In this pocket I've added my paper clip that I made. In this one, I've put a nice tea in it. This pocket's a homemade envelope, and I've got some questions on the card in this one. In this one, the paper design was the doily, so I've just added a little bit of trim up here with a wee rose. Now in the back pockets, I've just added a small selection of what I put in the front. So that's my letter. That's another one of those little flowers. I didn't really have anything to put in this pocket, so I just added 2 small paper clips. And this one, it's a sequins mix that matches the colours of the paper. And this one, it's just the 2 butterflies. There's one on the front. Now this one I've added these wee labels. Now I've wrote out quite a few labels to go on the back of the envelopes with my return address on it if need be. So I thought that would be it would be nice to add these in. Some flowers in this one. Some more of the homemade envelopes and wee cards inside them. And then that's the tea I've added to that pocket. Now I really like this design, so I've actually made 2 of them. And the second one's near enough identical, different initials. The key is slightly different. And this one here, this one has the bird, which I really liked as well. But everything in the back is exactly the same as well. I've also added a small charm to the side of the pocket letters. So that was my first 2 that I made. My second 2 was using a black, white and grey paper. And so I made this middle pocket a shaker pocket for this one. Our initials. A nice flower embellishment, it's quite thick. That's got my letter in it. A small purple flower. Now because the papers were black and white and grey, I felt it needed a hint of colour, so I used purple with these 2. Some more of my butterflies. These ones were just black and white, and I added 2 of them just to the outside pockets, just to give it a little bit of dimension. A paper clip that I made, another small envelope using the same paper pad, and a little flower embellishment with a tea bag in it. Now in the back of these ones you can't see because I doubled the card up so that I had a nice decoration to the back of it. And I just added the same stuff into the pockets as what was on the front. So there's some gems in this one, like the gems on the front. There's a small flower in this pocket, like the flower on the front. That pocket has my letter in it. This pocket has some butterflies. Got a couple of butterflies in there for her. This pocket I've put in some of those wee flowers, in different flowers, in the purple. In this pocket I've added some of the tags that I'm putting on the back of the letters, on the back of the envelopes, should I say. So that's just in there. And this one, I've got some black and white buttons and grey buttons. And in the last pocket is just another really nice tea, which is jasmine green tea. Now I'll just put all this stuff back in. So that's my third pocket letter. My fourth pocket letter is identical to the first one. So I've just got her initials, a white flower instead of the black flower, and just a note, a sequins mix, paper clip, small envelope, and the tea. And on this one I've added the grey and black charms to this one to match the colours. Now my fifth and sixth pocket letters I made with the same paper as these ones, but I've used pink embellishments. So I've got the sequins mix in the middle pocket there. So I've got our initials with a nice pink flower. It's the same as the purple flower on these ones. I've got some more flowers here. Now these all came individual, so I just glued sets of them together, and then on some of them I put a wee gem. This one has my note in it. This one I've got some little bows with some pink washi that I really liked in the shaker pocket. This one I've put some pink butterflies to the front of it, just to give it some dimension, with a pink butterfly right in the middle of this card. That's a pink flower, it matches these ones. Some little bows. These are wee paper bows. And then the tea. And in the back of these pockets, I've just given, yet again, what's on the front, I've just given some extra into the back. So that's my note. That's some of the flowers that match the front. These are 2 different colours of pink that I've added into the back pocket here. A couple of sets of bows, the back of the shaker pocket. Some of the butterflies. So I've given her both the types of butterflies that I've added onto the pocket. Another one of the flowers, 3 bows to the back, and then I've given her the jasmine green tea. So that's my 5th pocket letter. And as I said, during filming of the black, white and purple ones, I got messaged from another lovely lady, and this one's her pocket letter. And as you can see, it's identical to this one. Her tea, I've given her a slightly different tea. It's the same as the first 2 pocket letters that I did. It's the English Shop Calming Blend. And her wee charm is just pink and silver on the front here. There we go. And that middle one has a small flower with a little butterfly charm. Now that's all 6 of my pocket letters done. Now I just need to put them all into padded envelopes and get them sent away. And that's them. And hopefully by the time this video gets uploaded, everybody will have received their pocket letters. And hopefully they'll like them. Thanks for watching. Bye.